Welcome back. We'll still have Fidelis Ilichuku with us, and we were talking about the Nigeria professional football league, and Tayo was onto something.
Yeah, I mean, I was just going to say, the season barely just ended, last weekend, and so you guys still want to celebrate and all that. But have you started planning towards the next season? Like Yemi said earlier, it's going to be a lot more competitive because you're playing on the continent, first time ever, and you're going to have that challenge of trying to stay in the top four again, or possibly going on to win the title. So what some of the plans are that are being put in place for next season?
I think I've sat down with management. I told them the kind of players we need to make sure we fortify our team. I've given them the list.
Okay.
So it's their business now. It's none of my business. And I've been moving around looking for strong grassroots players as well to inject inside the team. So I told them doing well is in their hands now. It's not because I'm also trying to look for match leaders. Very, very important. We need so many hands to help the team because I cannot do it alone. All these things you see me talking because I have some strong backup. Sometimes people ask you to talk. We are here and we will help you. We are working with you. You need to talk. People need to know that you have all it takes to win all those things. But for now, I think management need to do a lot of job for we to be there.
Does it worry you? A lot of teams that go on the continent, while they're on the continent, they struggle in the domestic league. Some of them even just barely escape relegation. And it's also been a trend of recent that our teams don't get to do well in CAF competitions. All of those things, do they worry you? At some point, do you think you might have to choose between maintaining your status in the league, or you would want that you do well across all fronts?
I'm very, very worried about that because as I'm talking to, I started calling the coaches that play in Continental because information is power, information is knowledge. You really need to be informed about this, about that, and I believe with the advice, we make everything possible to make sure that we don't enter into the same trap. Because as I'm talking to you now, is MFM Nigeria, is no more MFM Lagos. So we need people's contributions. And my kind of person, I'm always open to receivers advice and to listen to their contribution because it's very important in football. You can't do it alone.
I know you may not want to answer this, but I have the urge to ask you anyway. Would you, as a person, consider a change of venue now that you're going to be representing Nigeria on the continent? Would you consider a change of venue, or for you, Agege is still the place? As a person,
for me, Agege is still the best place for us. I think MFM and the Lagos State should join hands together and do everything possible to meet up to the standard.
Okay, that's
I believe we can meet up to the standard in that Agege. We can.
You'd rather play your home games in Agege?
Yeah. To me, I think it's the best for us.
You have your fans.
It's because all our fans and the spirit and everything is in that place. I would like us to move. I love that place. And I believe we can meet up with the standard.
Still a bit of time left to get all that sorted. And one more before we leave MFM. Stephen O'Day, one of the best players.
Sorry, he's the best player.
Okay. So coming from you, I'll take it. Pastures moved on to Pastures New now, and he's going to be a big miss. I mean, 18 league goals coming from his boots last season. How are you planning to replace him?
It's not going to be easy because he's the best player. It's just like when Messi leave back, I understand me, but we don't have any option. The same thing that happened when the man is not in back. You see that the team is winning. So we do everything possible.
Yeah, they bought a replacement. They bought a replacement.
Yes. We do everything possible to make sure that we get player who can replace him.
I
believe, my own coaching philosophy, you understand me, is very easy to understand. Most important thing, I keep relationship with my players very, very seriously. I'm young. They're like me. Some of them we are in the same age. Some of them we have played football together. So when I'm talking, I talk to them like a friend. I talk to them like a brother. I don't talk to them like a coach. With that, even if I don't get it right, they'll get it right for me.
So MFM fans should be expecting a big name replacement for Stephen O'Day?
Sure, for sure. We do that.
A big name replacement?
Big name.
Big name.
Somehow, why I mentioned big name? Because Stephen is not big name. We made him big name. Even if we bring the guy from grassroots, we make him the same big name. So he must be big name. Either grassroots player or from Nigerian Premier League.
I understand. All right, Coach, before we let you go, we have to talk about our national team, the Super Eagles. They're there in Ghana. They'll be playing today against Mali. Your impression, you saw the game against Sierra Leone, your impression about the team and what you think will happen today?
Do you know where they're going to win? Our last game against Sierra Leone, they traveled on Monday, no training section, with fatigue. And they still won. And they won, and they did not give any excuse. Only that one alone is a part of psychology, because they understand that we have rested very, very well. Even with our rest, we won. They must win, and they have all it takes, because that team, to me, that team will be Super Eagle.
You agree with
that team? That team is, I'm telling you the truth. Okay. It's a standard team.
Okay.
Believe me, it's a standard team.
But the thing is, no disrespect to Sierra Leone. They get to play Mali this time. Mali,
a lot stronger,
a level higher in terms of the opposition they're facing. You don't think there might just be a banana peel there?
You know the kind of players you have in that squad. If Ifeanyi is there, Ezenwa is there. That squad is. See one thing about football, I believe, and to me, it's very important. You must understand that time has come. We need to give home-based players the opportunity to be in our national team. It's very, very important, because they are fantastic players, and they're going to win today.
Okay. And before I let you go, you agree with a lot of people who feel that what we have in camp is the best in the league. You agree as well?
Yeah, they are best in the league.
Okay. All right. Coach, I want to thank you for your time.
Thank you very much.
Taking that out of your busy schedule to be here. We really do appreciate. And when next we call on you, hopefully you grace us with your presence.
Yeah, I'll be here.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. Okay, we'll take a time out, and we'll be back for more on Sports This Morning. When we return, we'll talk about the UEFA Champions League and a whole lot more. We'll take a review of the papers as well when we return. Join us again. Welcome back. We just have to enjoy that again. Nigeria doing the business there, and hopefully we'll see that kind of celebration again today.